The political world still reeling after a shocking announcement from President Joe Biden. Now local political leaders are reflecting on his decision to not seek re-election. President Biden announced his withdrawal yesterday, adding he is now endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. However, the top of the Democratic ticket still up for grabs. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson met with Democratic delegates to learn what went into this decision. Catherine?
Yeah, Sarah, I spoke with a delegate from Bristol, Tennessee, who joined a call with all of the delegates in the state after President Biden's announcement yesterday afternoon. He told me the decision to back Kamala Harris as the party's nominee was an easy one.
It was exciting, actually.
Terry Merrick joined Tennessee's 70 other Democratic delegates on an already scheduled call Sunday afternoon. But after President Joe Biden announced his intention to drop out of the 2024 presidential race, selecting a new candidate was the first thing on the agenda. Merrick says a unanimous decision was reached without much debate.
We just want the best candidate to spearhead that platform. And it was evident and agreed upon immediately that Kamala Harris, our current vice president, is that person.
But it's not just Democrats who are taking in the new reality today. Is this a landmark moment in history?
It was a big moment. There's no doubt about it. We haven't seen anything like this since 1968.
East Tennessee State University history professor Daryl Carter says Lyndon Johnson was the last sitting president to announce he wouldn't accept his party's nomination. But his decision came much earlier in the campaign in March.
This is new and exciting. We haven't seen this in quite some time, and I think it's exciting for the party.
As a Democrat, Merrick says he's looking forward to participating in the formal nomination process for Harris, and he's thankful that Biden was receptive to his party's calls to step aside.
Our leader listened to what the party was saying, took the courageous step to stand aside so that a younger, qualified individual could fulfill the party platform. That is something that parties should be doing. That is something that is the model for a party.
It's a decision Carter says historians will be talking about decades from now.
Number one, they're going to say that this was the president of the United States bowing to political reality. The second thing that they're going to point out was that it was a selfless move on the part of the president of the United States.
Now, the Democratic National Convention is scheduled to begin August 19th, but Merrick told me the party will most likely nominate their candidate ahead of that gathering in order to meet state requirements to get that person's name on the ballot. Sarah?